Hello, I'm Tice_67 and welcome to Skittles Gaming. Welcome back to today's CV1 tutorial video. Today I'll be teaching you guys how to animate. Let's jump straight into it. To start off with, you want to pull out your maker pen, head into your menu, palette, CV1 Legacy, and get the animation gizmo. Spawn that in. Then you want to get your prop, monster, whatever you want to animate, and spawn that in where you can quickly make it. So here I have an NPC I made prior to today. You head back into your menu, get the connect tool, select that, exit the menu, and wire every component that you want to animate to the yellow knob on the tip of the animation gizmo. After you have wired everything to the animation gizmo, pull up your maker pen menu and head to edit. After you've selected the edit tool, click on the animation gizmo, head into the menu, and you'll have all these options. All you want to do is press add for the time being, go down, and select your tool, what you want to use. I'm just going to use select at the moment, because I'm just going to animate this guy swinging his hands back and forth and moving his head around. So what you want to do, you want to select your components that you want to animate. I'm going to move mine a bit forward, then go to my rotate tool. Then I want to rotate them 90 degrees, so it looks kind of like this. Then I want to move my head, just like that. Now I want to add another keyframe, rotate my head back. I'll select my hands, rotate limb back, and then put them back to their original position. Then you want to add another keyframe, move the hands back, rotate them 90 degrees in the opposite direction, and the same with the head. Now you want to add another keyframe and return them both to their original position. Now that they are back in their original position, you can press done or just drop your maker pen. Head back into your maker pen menu, press configure the actual animation gizmo itself. You want to leave the playback mode on loop. Ping pong makes it so it will go forwards and backwards. So we want to leave that on loop. Speed percentage, we want to leave this on 100, but you can change it to whatever you want. The lower is the slower it goes, the higher, the faster it goes. Stop at end and stop at start is pretty self-explanatory. It stops at the end, and once it stops at the end, it will go back to the start. I'm just going to leave everything in there, and we're going to head to this little red pin. We're going to click on that and change that value to 1. So now we have our animation playing. Might look a bit odd, but still animating. If you want it not to be bouncing around so much, you can use rotate on pivot, rotate around pivot. What this does, this will show you, we'll do this. This will show you where the pivot point is. So for example, it's right there, so it'll be right around the pivot point. So it'll just rotate around the pivot point. I can do it on anything, and I'll be able to see the pivot point. Anything I select, I can see the pivot point. For example, Terry the Eye, his pivot point's all the way out here. So if I rotate him, he'll go completely out of place. In order to fix that, you want to head into edit mode on the objects, select everything, and move it all to this pivot point. Back to animating. I'm going to animate the spider's legs moving. This is a spider we used in one of our previous horror games. Not the best, if I say so myself. I want to select all the components. You can do this with the wire tool or just the select tool. And wire them all to the tip of this animation gizmo. Then I want to head into edit, add a keyframe. I'm going to turn my snapping off for this. I'm just going to press done. And now I should have this animation done. It most likely will not be the best, but I'm just going to have this on ping pong. Red pin, change value to 1, and now we have his legs moving. So now we can animate him going forward by just animating the animation gizmo going forward, or you can actually make it more complicated and do it all in the one animation gizmo. For today's video, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Any suggestions, leave it down in the comments and